Hello everyone, and now welcome to game number 2 between Rudan and Sonik. Game number 2 taking place here on Ancient Isle. Gonna go ahead and speed things up just a little bit as we see Rudan spawning as the brown night elf on the bottom right hand side of the map. Meanwhile, Sonik spawning as the yellow night elf on the top left. 1v1 night elf versus night elf as things do get underway. It is most likely going to be a demon hunter versus demon hunter matchup once more as we see demon hunter coming in from Rudan and a demon hunter coming in from Sonik. Now, is anything really going to get changed this time around as this 5-3-3 creep camp gonna get cleared out relatively quickly? Not quite sure why the demon hunter backed off for just a little bit. Let's take a look at that. Claws of attack +6, very useful item as he's gonna be able to deal a little bit more damage. And now let's take a look at what that Ancient of War is looking to do. Just wander around still. Coming back across over here, Demon Hunter picks up a Circlet of Nobility. So both sides picking up relatively strong items here as the Demon Hunter may be able to get off that or get that Wisp here in just a moment. No, Sheep getting into position, hiding behind, or the Wisp hiding behind the Sheep for just a moment as the Demon Hunter now will get to level 2 after clearing out this creep camp. 3-1-1 creep camp, very easy to take out. Meanwhile, Demon Hunter running all the way down to the other side of the map, may be able to get a quick kill there. Did he pick up a tome? Not quite sure if a tome was dropped there, as we see mana burns now exchanged already. All right, both sides exchanging mana burns, and Rudan taking a little bit more damage than he would have liked, and you can see that there is also some evasion joining in on the fight as well. And for some reason, that Null Poacher actually started attacking the other unit there. All right, who's gonna come out across? Wow, Sonik, I don't know how the lower level hero was able to win that fight there. Claws of attack +6 was just enough, but who really won? Rudan being forced to resurrect a level 1 demon hunter, actually no, level 2 demon hunter. That's right, level 2 demon hunter does take a little bit more to resurrect, a little bit more time as well. And that actually, I would say, is a definite win for Sonik. Sonik now looking to perhaps pick up a Boots of Speed during this time. Also has Dust of Appearance. Is he going to try and clear out some relatively easy creep camps? What can he really do during this downtime right now? If he does not gain any more experience, I will say that he doesn't gain that big of an advantage. All right, Archer may end up trying to Shadow Meld. Notices that there is Dust of Appearance on the Demon Hunter. Knows that he needs to stand right there, and we are going to see a little bit more of an engagement here. All right, Ancient of War going to be coming into position. Demon Hunter, oh, Shadow Meld right there. There's the Dust of Appearance attempting to take down this one Archer. Archer running around every which way and gets healed again as the Demon Hunter is now taking a lot of damage from that Archer, Ancient of War. Demon Hunter now being forced to retreat all the way back. Meanwhile, back off to the top here, there was some action there momentarily as the Demon Hunter now heading back to the center. Perhaps is it going to pick up a Tavern Hero? No, not quite yet, as the Demon Hunter of Rudan has been resurrected. All right, resurrected Demon Hunter, 675 hit points versus of 625 hit points, but the basic damage, not really sure who really came out ahead there or how he knew that he could actually do that. All right, Archer taking a little bit of damage there, now trying to run back every which way, gets denied by his own Demon Hunter. So instead of falling at the hands of one, falls at the hand of another as the Demon Hunter now runs back on the inside, says, you know what, I too can play ring around that Ancient of War. And if you do not care to join me, well, that is all right, as the Demon Hunter now going to be playing a game of catch-up on this other Demon Hunter here. Boots of Speed does significantly make this game possible as he's going to close up that distance, get in a free shot, and then do it again. Boots of Speed, is he going to buy it as he runs by? No, Archer doing a great bit of pathing there, so that Demon Hunter getting in 2 extra free shots. Is the Archer going to get in some arrows there? Not quite sure why that Archer didn't shoot an arrow or lob an arrow or two, as that Demon Hunter still running around here. All right, full Moonwells as the Demon Hunter now hiding back inside. He's going to get healed back up pretty much up to full. He's going to be ready to go as we see the Keeper of the Grove now joining in on the fight. Keeper of the Grove against Keeper of the Grove. So far, Everything seems to be very, very even as the Keeper of the Grove may try and do some entangles. There you go. There's an entangle right there. There's going to be a shot or two as that Demon Hunter tries to escape. It will be able to do exactly that with those Boots of Speed. And he is lower on mana. There is the mana burn. He burns 50. He burns 1. And, well, that was a definite win for Sonik. Ancient of Lore, number 2 is already up. Number 1 also up as well. And we are looking at the Keeper of the Grove prancing around here looking for some easy targets. There's another mana burn coming in as the Keeper of the Grove could get an entangle off. No, this Demon Hunter is going to try and escape. This Keeper of the Grove, I believe, is he going to be fast enough? No, just doing auto attacks with that little animated magic bird attack. Never quite sure what the heroes were actually throwing. The sorceress, the priest, the Keeper of the Grove. What is that magical attack that they're throwing out in order to deal that damage? Dryads now joining in. You can see a quick entangle there as so far this looks to be a giant game of tug-of-war, just constantly pushing the other side. All right, Null Overseer taking a little bit of damage. Well, taking a lot of damage now by this army across over here. Still relatively small, but they are both saving their resources for the upcoming Dryad and Druids of the Claw. That is the reason why we're looking at relatively small armies, only sitting at 32 over 50, getting very close to that 8-minute mark. And both sides pretty much having very similar creep patterns with the same exact units. 30 over 50 as well, as the Null Wardens will get shut down here in just a moment. They should be retreating back, as well as the Demon Hunter now sitting at level 2, or still sitting at level 2, and that Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 1. Dryads, Keeper of the Grove, Archer moving north across the portion of the map will not get scouted back down over here, and this is going to be important, but they may end up fighting an uphill battle literally, as they are going to be forced to perhaps miss some of their attacks if they are not careful. All right, there's a rejuvenation on the Demon Hunter, and this was actually a little bit of a bad position to be in. There's a mana burn as we see the engagement come across. Are we going to perhaps see some mana burns onto some of the other units? Demon Hunter getting in some easy shots there. Archer, there is an entangle onto, wow, beautiful, beautiful Staff of Preservation, saving that unit right there, as the Ancient of War now looking to join in on the fight as well. Sonik getting entangled, Rudan getting entangled. It looks as though, yes, one bear down. Are we going to see another bear down here? That is the big question, as you see another entangle go down again. Demon Hunter turns around, Staffs of Preservation saves the unit. Keeper of the Grove, oh, sorry, excuse me, the Druid of the Claw taking a little bit of damage, going to turn around, going to join in on those fights, turn into a bear, and then engage here. This is going to be a bit of a problem. Those slow poison from the Dryad and the Boots of Speed on the Demon Hunter going to cause a little bit of extra fleeing damage there, as the units are all backing off and getting into position once more. Keeper of the Grove, whoever gets to level 2 first and gets Thorn's Aura is going to have a big advantage in the upcoming fight, and it looks like Sonik is looking to do exactly that. Meanwhile, Rudan coming across over here. Ancient of War perhaps trying to clear out the creep camp, but I do not believe he will be setting up an expansion. The battles are far too close. The amount of bears going to be too crucial in this early stage. Being down a bear or two is a big difference, and it is very difficult to recoup and even break even on that expansion by keeping it defended and up and running long enough. All right, Keeper of the Grove. Oh, nope. Demon Hunter picking up that manual of health. Keeper of the Grove should be grabbing Thorn's Aura here in just a moment. Druids of the Claw going into Druid form there, as we now see an engagement here. All right, both sides up in that front line. Who's going to be able to engage this better? There's a couple. There's the Roar, and now going to go back down into bear form. Meanwhile, this Druid of the Claw very low on damage. Not going to have enough mana. Are we going to see some rejuvenation? Yes, there we are. There's another rejuvenation again, as another rejuvenation could come down. Sonik could be in a very good spot here, as all the units are looking to back off. Staff of Preservation saving another unit there, as he is going to be retreating off to the north again. Perhaps some of these bears need to go back into Druid form, get more mana, and get healed up as well. All right, let's see where these units will be going. Scroll of Healing, Scroll of Protection. And that scroll of protection, that additional +2 armor, very, very big difference there as we see one rejuvenation down. Are we going to get another rejuvenation come in? And at least go back into druid mode. That way you do rejuvenate your full hit points before you go and re-engage. The amount of mana that you have will just be slightly less, but overall it shouldn't make that big of a difference, as you see he's now 400 hit points shy from being at max hit points. Let's take a look at the supply. 49 over 50 compared to 48 over 50. We are neck and neck. Druids staying in druid form, maintaining more mana. You can see that rejuvenation there on that Druid of the Claw. He's going to be able to get back up to full hit points and then go into bear form, and that's exactly what you are looking to do. Meanwhile, let's take a look. Sonik off over here trying to perhaps engage with an uphill advantage. This is going to be looking to be pretty bad here, as that, well, the creep camp not going to be engaging any further, as the Demon Hunter does pick up Scroll of Protection, Scroll of Healing, and a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability. Ancient of War now taking the long way round and may be able to put pressure from the north a little bit, as he will be able to get into position. This is going to be important, as the bears are now all getting ready to engage again. All right, here you have it. All the bears now ready to go. 1-1 upgrades. Meanwhile, 1-0 upgrades here. Druid of the Claw. Everyone is going to be just getting ready to go here. There's an Ancient of War all rooted and ready, as we're going to be looking at, wait, are we going to be engaging? They're feeling each other out. They do not want to make the wrong decision here. They're looking to back off, and here goes the engagement, perhaps taking down the Null Overseer. Is it going to give that much level? No, it's not going to give that much experience or level, so there's no real reason. You just want to straight up engage, and that would be the main reason what you want to do here. All right, Sonik now doing a little bit of a chase. Wisp are back over here. So many bear tracks being left behind us, as both of the bears walk forward, walk back, walk forward, walk back. All right. Wisp, no, more Druids of the Claw now being brought over, so that is going to be a major, 60 over 60 compared to 57 over 60. It seems like there is more bears coming in from Sonik, and there's two bears that were caught out of position, and that could be a big deal. They're going to be separated, and two bears caught, and then Rudan is going to be able to get these bears pretty much for free. One bear does go down. Demon Hunter now just shy of level 3, and that is going to, in fact, be a very big deal. As are we going to see an engagement here in just a second. 57 over 60 compared to 60 over 60. An extra 3 supply. Here's the engagement now coming across. Bears are trying to engage back and forth, both sides. There's a Scroll of Protection, Scroll of Healing, Tome of Intelligence. Demon Hunter could easily pick that up. Who's going to pick it up right there? Both sides engaging. Rudan is trying to win out with a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, going after some units. There should be a Scroll of Healing being used here in just a second. There, and he purchased another one as well. The Scroll of Protection keeping multiple units alive, as the Demon Hunter is still trying to fight back here. All right, low hit points. Staff of Preservation saving as well. One bear might get taken down. Rudan losing one bear. And both sides taking tremendous losses. This is very strange to just figure out who has the upper advantage by keeping track of the lower hit point units. Sonik gonna lose a bear. Rudan may lose a bear. Rudan is going to lose a bear right there. No, Scroll of Healing at the last moment save it, but one Druid of the Claw not in bear form. It ends up falling as well. All right, Demon Hunter now looking to back off here. Who's going to come out ahead? Heroes are now looking to back off. There was a cancellation there, as the Keeper of the Grove now seeing that level 3. Are we going to see another Entangle? That could be the big difference. Who still has more Entangles, as the Demon Hunter, level 3 Demon Hunter gets stabbed to Preservation back home. All right, let's take a look. Level 3 Demon Hunter of Sonik gets taken down, and Rudan saves his heroes without losing his own, and that might be it. Level 3 Demon Hunter fallen. There's the GG, as Sonik loses game number 2. Rudan with the higher score, ever so barely, 1400. That last Demon Hunter kill, the difference between victory and defeat. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.